Saturday Night Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Adrian Morejon, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Stepping up is Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 7-11.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jalen Miller.
And now, Jalen Miller. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Crawford gloves it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So the next to bat will be Ronald Acuna. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Grounded slowly to the left side. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Ian Anderson, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. That's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Scorched to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready now is Bryce Harper. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. First pitch on the way, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Second home run early in the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Juan Soto to the plate now.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Soto.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging away, and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And it's quickly 0-2. Soto is off of first with 2 away. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, and the Friars are off to an early 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Swing and a liner. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting first, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Now here's the first offering. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the 2nd. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Moncada has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Alex Jackson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Nope. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that's low, ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Striding in is Ian Anderson, a potential tying run for him at third base. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The high fastball is in there.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The set and the 1-2, and he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is retired. Braves will strand 3. They trail this one 1-0. Now it'll be Nick Pratto, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on the way.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Good curveball. Strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he struck him out.
Batting 7. The third
Set to
baseman.
get his evening at the
Number
plate started.
59.
Patrick Wisdom trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, Luis Campusano.
Next up is Luis Campusano. Popped him up. Moncada is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Now at the plate, Jalen Miller. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. He's running. In there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
1 out and a runner on second base. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Here's another shot down the line in right. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Freddie Freeman is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Yoan Moncada.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. Pulled hard down the line in left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Padres 1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Adrian Morejon.
The pitcher, Adrian Morejon.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
To the plate now, J.P. Crawford, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Popped him up. Jackson waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Padres down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Braves, the left fielder.
All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Phillip Ervin. Now here's the first offering. Line hard, deep into left. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Alex Jackson. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Ian Anderson. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down.
The batter number 4.
Up next, Ozzie Albies. No hits to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Jackson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Braves lead this one 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Struck him out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He singled in his first AB. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Pulled toward right center field. Acuna is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
The center fielder.
So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth, and that brings up Trent Grisham. And now the first pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody,
Now
but
back,
especially to a
first
speed
baseman.
demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next to stand in is Nick Pratto, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Ozzie Albies. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runs up and gets this one down, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The next 3-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Into the box, Jalen Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 1-2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
The best ones have that late
fielder,
action that just
Ronald
darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Acuna digs in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Line, but speared on a hop.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 2-1. So now into the box is Patrick Wisdom, struck out in his first at-bat.
Third baseman, number 59.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Slater's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
So here is Luis Camposano. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 50.
Aaron Hicks will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Camposano leads off first with 1 away. Now A fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that misses. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
All even now, 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. And a bouncing ball, foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Tim Hill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. His career numbers in this matchup, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And now in the box, Yohan Moncada. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Behind 0-2 now. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fouled off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Austin Slater, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. At the plate now is J.P. Crawford. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Juan Soto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One and two now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Sean Newcomb will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Trent Grisham will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They still trail it here 2-1. Taylor Williams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So now to the plate, Phillip Ervin. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Phillip Ervin.
First offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Alex Jackson. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. It was a base hit last time up. The 1-0.
Nope.
Two and 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Crawford backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Austin Riley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's the first pitch. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They still lead it 2-1. Blake Trinan will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Now to the plate, Nick Prado. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And now the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now to bat, Patrick Wisdom. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. To 2-2 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
At the plate, Luis Campusano. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. It was a walk in his last trip. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-1.
Ball that close.
Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Eighth inning coming up. The Braves on top 2-1. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And into center field, a base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
First pitch of the AB now. Jalen Miller is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Crawford has it. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Next to dig in, Ronald Acuna. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and 1 strike. Miller, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
A pause and the 0-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ronald Acuna goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Behind 0-2 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. It's now 3-1.
Now batting.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And now here is Austin Slater. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
To short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 3-1 Atlanta. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Vidal Brujan will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. From the stretch, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The second baseman, J.P. Crawford.
In now, J.P. Crawford. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's Johnson. Enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So striding in to start the 9th is Phillip Ervin, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the AB now. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping in next, Alex Jackson. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Ball.
2-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Count still full. 3-2. Full count still. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Geraldo Perdomo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first pitch.
Inside ball 1.
Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1. Jackson stands at first with 1 out. little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
To the plate now, Jalen Miller. And he puts it on the ground to second. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Luke Jackson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Bryce Harper will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here it comes.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And the pitch. Juan Soto is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now here it comes. One out, nobody on. Fastball just inside. Line toward the alley in left center. Dives and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
So now here is Trent Grisham, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
A ball and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first two of this three-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Braves led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Ian Anderson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Luke Jackson wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game.